Hey guys, my name's Jason. I'm the head coach here at Excel Performance. I just want to talk to you guys about strength and conditioning for young athletes. It's something that is a little bit slow to take off in Australia, and it really doesn't. It's non-existent almost. Like I'm not one of the only people doing it, but I feel like I don't know too many other coaches that are actually doing it. Not not in the same way. I mean, I think there's kids out there doing CrossFit, which I think is awesome. I think that's a really awesome place for kids to start because better than nothing. It's strength and conditioning for young athletes, in my opinion, would be for their sport to help them to handle their sport a lot better. Now, I think the reason why this doesn't actually exist a whole lot is because there doesn't actually seem to be there seems to be this belief that gym training or strength and conditioning isn't for athletes, young athletes. It's for older athletes. It's what the sports clubs will provide for their athletes, and it's non-existent for the younger guys. Now, I wholeheartedly believe that it really has a huge place for young athletes. So, I mean, I've got kids as young as 10 in my program. They haven't got the same goals as the older guys, but nonetheless they're in our program and they get a whole lot of benefit. What we tend to look at with those guys even is that we look at their mobility, their flexibility, any outstanding weaknesses that we can really take care of and make sure that doesn't cause them a problem later. Just keeping them generally healthy. We can make them reasonably strong, but that's not the main goal. So we will still do squats, deadlifts, and stuff like that, but we just work on their general physical preparedness. So just getting them just generally strong, generally fit, stuff like that. Now with our older athletes, we still go through a very similar process to what you would with an older athlete, but we should start them a little bit younger, and we'll find that the performance of the athletes can improve tremendously. What I'm trying to get at here is that it definitely has its place for younger athletes. And I'm talking my main sort of group of athletes will probably range from 12 years old to around 18. And you just sort of take them as it comes, and you really do something with younger athletes with strength and conditioning. You can really make them strong, fast, explosive, anything you really need to develop in an athlete. We can do that here. And I'm not saying that all athletes have to come to me. I just think that all athletes deserve to be prepared for their sport. And you can see any strength and conditioning coach you want. Just remember, all athletes deserve to be prepared for their sport. So that means that they are strong enough to handle their sport. They feel like they're fast enough, they're fit enough, they're big enough for their sport. But definitely don't be shy. Don't be shy to get in and get to the gym. I do recommend, though, if you're going to get to the gym, do get a coach, a strength and conditioning coach preferably, or someone who just truly understands what your goal is. You don't want to send your kid, or you don't want to go to someone for a personal trainer who's going to train you for weight loss when you definitely don't want weight loss, or whatever it is. Their speciality is weight loss or training people, general population people. Try to get someone who's a little bit more sport orientated is what I would recommend. And you would be crazy surprised about what you can achieve, what will happen to your game if you do take up strength conditioning. I mean, I've had kids who are of average strength and things like that, and it made them super strong. Sent them onto the field, and they just went out and dominated. They go out, dominate, and I've just had kids who were the second slowest kid on the field to be the fastest kid on the field with their friends, and that does tremendous things to their self-confidence in general in life. And apart from just what we can do for their strength and conditioning for sport, not all athletes are going to be superstars, and they're not going to be playing sport long term, and so getting them doing strength and conditioning can really set them up later on, because they're going to know how to train the gym and they're going to be pretty proficient at it. Because after sport, no one really knows what to do for fitness. Like it doesn't, or they don't know how to train. Then, they just don't know how to exert the energy they got. So strength and conditioning can really see kids out that way too. And I think a good strength and conditioning coach will really understand that, it's almost more important to make, not just a great athlete, but also a great person. So really working on working them as a person, which I really believe that comes along with your development in the gym too. So what I'd love to see and what's happening and what's going to happen is that kids are going to be doing strength and conditioning in the gyms. They're going to be a lot stronger. They're going to be a lot better prepared. Physios aren't going to be as necessary for general injuries. I think there'll be, when I say general injuries, I just mean like injuries that were caused by weakness that could have been avoidable, just through general strength training that they could have been doing all along. But they'll be handling kids who get busted up ankles and just bad tackles and things like that. That's how I forecast it. But there's going to be more and more kids in strength and conditioning programs just to play the sport on a regular basis, which is awesome. Like it's almost like a duty of care, I recommend getting earlier the better. You'll be way better prepared for your sport than anyone else out there at the moment. It's pretty much like a head start, like a game starter. It's like a game changer, really. I mean, I think you take advantage of this now before everyone's doing it, and you're going to be head and shoulders above everyone else you're playing against or your children are playing against. So look into it. I think it's really, really, really going to be worthwhile. It's not going to be an advantage for long because I think everyone's going to be doing it, like I said. So definitely look into it. All right, thanks guys.